feeling. All that time put in. You finally get a chance to play. You lead your team down the field. You throw a touchdown.
You love to see it. It's what makes college football so great. Great play design by Frank Reich. Excellent execution by Charlie Myrer. And a perfect route by Marcus Brown. And you see the teammates celebrating the senior quarterback. What a special moment.
Against his old man's alma mater.
That's really cool stuff. I love that.
12 plays, 80 yards, 5-minute drive, and it's 49-20. This was a really nice throw.
It really was. And like I said, it started with a great play design versus man coverage. Beautiful throw in stride. Great route by Brown. And really just flawless execution. And you can see the joy by Charlie Myrer. Just all those years, like we talked about, the time and effort in the weight room, the practice field, the film room. You don't get any game reps. You finally get in there in your last game of college football. You make the most of your moment. So cool.
He will never, ever forget that. And it's really cool to see the reaction of his teammates. Obviously, a guy who's very well liked for the stuff he's put in behind the scenes. So many players like that on every team, on every roster.
That is what it is all about. We call those the glue guys, right? The locker room guys that really make this thing go. Might not get all the reps on game day and, you know, not the star of the show, but you can tell what he means to his teammates, and just so cool to see a guy make the most of his moment out there on the field.
And I'm not calling out anybody in particular, but last week you saw Syracuse just tap out. They wanted no part of that game. And you got to give Stanford a little bit of credit. This game long ago was decided. They have hung in there and played hard and played much better in the second half. It's 49-20. Another one of those line drive low kickoffs. Notre Dame handled that one nicely. Well, if you go back to the start of the year and play Magic 8 Ball about Notre Dame, chances to make the college football playoff. In the preseason, they were ranked in the top 6. So, yeah, everybody was thinking this was a playoff caliber team. You lose at Miami to start the year. Yeah, try again. Then you come home and you miss an extra point. You lose to a good Texas A&M team. You're 0-2. Outlook not that great. You win 9 straight by 30 points per game. And the outlook has changed dramatically. Currently, 81% odds to make the college football playoff. We'll see if those odds change after the rankings get updated on Tuesday. Pass down the right sideline. Notre Dame going deep with 3:48 to go. Airing it out to Elijah Burris. Minchie still in the game at quarterback at 2nd and 10. This is strange.
I was going to say, I think Marcus Freeman said, hey, you're going to try to score points. Well, you know what? We're going to try to score more points as well. And, you know, as great of a moment as that was for Charlie Myrer and Stanford and for the senior quarterback in his first game reps of, you know, his entire career, you know, this is kind of what's wrong with the college football playoff right now. And I understand what Marcus Freeman's doing. I have respect for it. But rarely do you ever see this in a football game when you're up 49-20. But when style points matter, and like you said, Flem, Notre Dame and Miami, they are going to be under a microscope. Their resumes in comparison, Marcus Freeman knows that. He's going to play until this clock hits zeros.
So 3.5 to go, under 3.5 to go. First down, Notre Dame towards midfield. All true. All that's true. Every little bit might count in the end.
But you're right, it sure is strange.
That one incomplete, trying to hit the tight end Jack Larson out on the right flat. Well, for Notre Dame, a couple different things. Number one, you got to watch those champ games this upcoming weekend. At least a couple of those could impact their position. Number two, you hope Jeremiah Love is okay. Jeremiah did come back in the game. We think he's fine. He wouldn't have come back in if he was seriously injured, but you hope that he's 100% soon. That one completed out on the right side, and then the slip by Burris. So across mid.